Well, hello, friends. Have you ever had times in your life where you wanted to make some changes? For example, you wanted to lose some weight, and so you go on a diet, or maybe you go to the gym and do some exercises, build your muscles up, making some changes in your physique. Some people go to anger management classes to help control or to learn how to control their anger, or maybe Alcoholics Anonymous or drug rehab centers to learn how to make changes in their life and to be delivered from some of these things. Well, it's important. It takes work oftentimes in to make changes. But I want to talk about in our reading today something that will make a change or turn us into another person. And we find it once again in 1 Samuel chapter 8 through 11 as our reading. And Saul has been chosen to be the king. And the scripture says that Samuel told Saul, he said in chapter 10, verse 6, he says, the Spirit of the Lord will rush upon you, and you will prophesy with them and be turned into another man. Over in chapter number 11, verse 6, and the Spirit of God rushed upon Saul when he heard those words, and his anger was greatly kindled, and basically he was turned into another man. And this was in a case when Israel was going to go fight the Ammonites. You see, the Spirit of the Lord turns us into another person. Now, we talked about the Spirit of the Lord when we talked about Samson and how the Spirit of the Lord gave Samson strength to do what he did. It wasn't the gym, it wasn't the muscles, him doing the weightlifting and so on, but it was the Spirit of the Lord that made Samson strong like he was. But in Saul's case, it was the Spirit of the Lord that turned him into another man. Now, friends, I want to say most of us, and I'll be included in this, we want to be better people. We want to do greater things for God, and we can't do it in our own power. It takes the Spirit of the Lord to turn us into another person. And it's when we seek God and we get in his presence, that's when the power of God comes upon us and turns us into another person to help us be strong, as in Samson's case, but to help us to stand against the evil around us, the enemies that would try to defeat us. So I encourage you today, friends, if you want to be changed, let's have the Spirit of God in our life, and he will change us like nothing else. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.